Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs picked up a big win against the Chicago Bulls. Let's take a look at every point he scored in this game, what the Spurs did offensively, and how the Bulls defended him. Let's take a look at every score right here. This is him in transition. The Spurs got to do a better job getting in transition. I think they talked about that a little bit. Right here, look at him. Gets to the cup foul line, and this is really big because teams have been honing in on him, right? So it's really good to get in transition. You all know this, nothing new here, but I think that's something you're going to see the Spurs do a little bit more as the season progresses because teams have been putting a little bit more constraint on him as the season goes on. Here's Wembanyama taking the ball here, going up in secondary break here, goes over it, not collapse, has room there. And if you see here, a lot of quick room for Wembanyama. You really want to crowd him, right? Again, the Spurs don't have great shooting, so the Bulls probably should have crowded him a little bit more. We saw the Lakers and Suns down below the videos, how they defended him, but the Bulls, even though that was in secondary transition, didn't do a great job of collapsing on him. And this was a good game, by the way. Right here, we're in transition here, coming over here. Going to see what happened here. See actions here. And Barnes tripping over. And again, all three quick transition buckets. And he's going and one. We've seen some transition buckets early on. Very good focus right off their defense. Again, I don't know if Bulls had Josh Giddey, so that is something that they were definitely lacking here. Again, Wemby coming in here. And Vucevic on here. Comes over, pump fake, gets across the lines. Come over here. Gets it. Gets fouled again. Tough cover here. Let's take a look at this, though. And this is something he's squaring up here. But look at this, guys. The Bulls are not really collapsing him like we saw the Lakers do, like we saw the Suns do, right? Take a look at this. They're just really giving him paint one-on-one. I think it's a tough cover of Vucevic. Let's see if the Bulls kind of adjust to that because that is something that they're giving a lot of space. And Wemby with the block. Get out of here, he says. He is a mythical talent, guys, isn't he? Very good stuff here. Let's take a look at what the Spurs are running right here. Not really, and the shoots a three here. And again, that's something that if that opens up his game, the league is in really big trouble if it's not already. Here's the thing, though, ready? We saw the Spurs video with Wembanyama. He wasn't taking a lot of threes on this year, but now that teams are kind of collapsing, like we saw in the two videos below, he's really starting to open up that three-point shot, and that's a problem here. Let's see. They're going to go off in transition. Notice how the Spurs are playing with a little bit more tempo in these pickup there. In transition three. And looks like he's feeling it from three. And that's just tough. That's just tough to defend. A trail three there in transition. But when he gets that three going on, I think it just makes a world of difference. And I believe they have the Spurs have their other center who really helps stretching out the floor when he comes back, when he starts playing. That'll be huge for them. Let's take a look here. Coming up in transition again. Fox. Good addition for them. They want that. Poker that can create some things happen again. Out on the perimeter, and Wembanyama really getting his three ball going, hits a three, drains it, swishes it. Very good by him. But again, these are a lot of transition easy points for Wembanyama. I think that's very good for the Spurs to kind of diagnose if that's something that they need to do a better job of off their hot start, get in transition. And then nice to have Fox, Jeremy's back. They're going to get their shooting center back as well. So it's really nice to see that. Again, we're in transition here, coming over it. Gets it over here, pump fake here, comes over it. Got good defense right there. A little bit of block and charge, but again, look at this right here. In transition here, attacking in transition, very good. Collapses it, and again, we've seen Wembanyama. Really, all these points have been in transition, right? So it's really nice to see the Spurs really, again, diagnose that and figure out, hey, we want more, we want more. Again, Wembanyama had a very good game. If you guys like what you see, please like and subscribe. Lets me know what you guys like and not like here. Again, we talked about the Spurs. There's a healthy Spurs here. They're icing the ball screen here. By the way, you guys know this term ice, right? When you ice the ball screen right here, very dangerous to do this with a three-point shooter, though. So I'm very surprised. If they're going to ice this, the Bulls should probably be over a little bit more to tag that because he's a really good shooter. So we come over here, they're ice it, come over a nice little roll here, doesn't want to pick and pop here, comes over here again, wide open for three here, and again, he wasn't shooting this three much earlier in the year, but look at how he's shooting it now. This game, he's feeling it, draining it, very good by Wembanyama here, and the Bulls have got to adjust a little bit better, get him out of the paint a little bit more. Right here, coming off this ball screen here, coming off in transition here, comes over and a quick little lob here, dunker spot right there, and again, we call this a dunker spot here. Dribble drive guys know this, very good. And one over there. But look at this with this drive here. Notice the Spurs are really killing off the paint here. But again, call this a dunker spot right here where Wembanyama is. We saw Gordon and Denver Nuggets do this a lot, but dribble drive teams always want to have 4 out 1 in for your dribble drive. Dunk spot really helps out. That's like a 4 out 1 in dribble drive look. Very good by Wembanyama. It's a big game for really the Spurs in a row because I needed some wins here. Again, we're taking a look at here. Probably going to go into some flex action here. Cross screen to a down screen. Nope, not just a cross screen. Get him in the high post here. Very good. Let's see how the Bulls play it now. Will the Bulls corral him or give him a spot? Like he's going to come over here, get a jab, see what's going on. He can elevate. He can drive here. Let's see what he wants to do here. Pump fake again. Gets in that KG action. Turns around. Fade up. Is more balanced with this shot. And this is something we talked about, guys. Very being balanced with the shot is what you want to see here. Very balanced. Very straightforward here. Very good. Just jab step. Get after it. Jab a little bit. Rise up here, and notice how he's balanced this fadeaway. He was not balanced earlier on last year a little bit, but this year is more balanced on his fadeaways than what we saw earlier this year. And last year we talked about this actually. It was what I meant earlier this year. He's really balanced. He's set out. And the Bulls played very well without Josh Giddey, I believe. So that's good by them. Very good by Chicago Bulls. Good effort by them. Going to a slob here. Again, mid-post area. Going to get to a face-up game. Let's see what happens. He's going to jab. He's going to pump fake. What's he going to do here? And he elevates here. If you're the Bulls, you're okay with that shot, though, right? You're definitely okay with that shot. Again, let's take a look at this. You're definitely okay with this shot here because from the mid-post area, you elevate, you rise up. Very good by him. And he can get into his pump fake game here as well. One thing I want to see here is that if he drives, I would have liked to see if the Bulls are going to do that Dirk Nowitzki soft double off the dribble here. But he rises up over Vucevic. Again, it's tough for Vucevic, but going to make that, but I think you're okay with that if you're the Chicago Bulls. Coming over here, we drive it here. Get after it. Off in transition. The Spurs, again, yep, look at Mitch saying go, go, go. You see a concentrated effort with them going after it. He'll be up for the trailer 3. And again, you got to be okay with that if you're the Chicago Bulls, but holy crap, look at this shot, guys. This is a really tough shot here coming over here. I don't even know if he was set there. Gets set, I guess. Gets up, is in control, confident. That's a tough 3. Again, a lot of transition points this game. This is probably one of the games where he's had the most transition points the last couple games. As we see, and again, 114, waves away. Let's see what he wants to do. What are they going to run some offense? He's going to go one-on-one, break it down. Let's see what he does here. There's 37 seconds left on the clock. Let's see what happens here. Nope, sends him home here. Let's see what happens here. Boom, boom, boom. Come over, elevates, come over, jab step, come over to 3, and drains it. Let's take a look at one more time. Very nice by Victor Wembanyama here. Comes over here, drains it right here. Takes the 3 here, makes it, and that's just a tough shot. That's a tough shot, but he makes it. His 3-point game was really feeling it. They're feeling it, and Victor back into resurgence. Nice to see. Guys, if you like what you see, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching, and keep your sights on Basketball Vision.